Can people with diabetes ever eat anything sweet again? Or are they condemned to forever avoid anything with a good taste? Well, not really. In fact, some diabetic patients can still eat everything they used to eat, but with strict regulation on how much they eat and how often they eat such foods. But when it comes to fruits, apart from the fact that they can eat some sweet fruits without having their blood sugar negatively affected, some of those sweet fruits can even help manage the blood sugar level when eaten in moderation and as part of a healthy diet. Research has also shown that for some sweet fruits, the more of it that a diabetic patient eats, the more it helps balance the blood sugar level. So what are these fruits that are diabetes friendly, and what benefits do they offer a person with diabetes? That is what we'll be discussing in this video, so stick with us to the end. But first, have you subscribed to Nutritina yet? We help you make the right decision about what to eat and how to eat for good health by sharing scientifically accurate food tips and facts. Kindly subscribe now and turn on the notification bell so you will know whenever we upload a new video. And remember to drop us a like. Okay, let's get back. Before we go on to the list, let's explain why people with diabetes are even allowed to eat fruits, despite their sweet nature. Foods that are very sweet tend to have high sugar content, which raises blood sugar level. And that's why people with diabetes are usually advised to avoid sweet foods and foods that are high in carbohydrates, so as to ensure that their blood sugar level remains stable throughout the day. But despite the high carbohydrate content and sweet taste of some fruits, the American Diabetes Association say that people with diabetes can benefit from including fruits in their diets. And that's because fruits are a rich source of nutrients such as vitamins and minerals, which all play a role in promoting good health. It's also because most fruits have low glycemic index, which means they do not really cause the blood sugar to spike. The glycemic index is used to divide foods into three categories based on their score, which are low glycemic index foods, which have scores less than 55, medium glycemic index foods, which have scores between 56 and 69, and high glycemic index foods, which have scores that are greater than 70. Fruits tend to have low glycemic index because they contain fructose and fiber. This helps the body digest the carbohydrate more slowly, thereby keeping the blood sugar level more stable over time. And that's why fruits can fit into a healthy, diabetes-friendly diet. However, not all sweet fruits have low glycemic index. In fact, some have scores that are as high as 76. And also, the riper the fruit, the higher the glycemic index. So, by knowing the glycemic index of fruits, you can be sure to know which fruits are good for diabetes and which ones are bad. Right? Well, I'll say somehow. Truth is, studies have shown that some fruits that are very sweet and even some with medium glycemic index are still able to help keep the blood sugar under control. A study even found that despite the sweet taste of date fruits, patients with diabetes who ate less than 3 dates daily had higher fasting blood sugar reading than those who ate 3 dates and above daily. So, for a list of diabetes-friendly fruits, number 1 is dates. The average glycemic index of most varieties of dates is 42, and that's because of its high fiber content. But it also has several beneficial nutrients and compounds that work together to control the blood sugar and insulin level. Although there are other varieties of dates with a glycemic index as high as 74.6, but eating between 3 and 7 dates a day seems to be beneficial for people with diabetes. Number 2. Apple. Apples are mainly composed of carbs and water, but despite the high carb and sugar content, it has a low glycemic index score that ranges between 29 and 44. It also has several other beneficial nutrients, and some evidence suggests that eating apples daily can help lower blood sugar level and protect against diabetes. And that's what makes apple a wonderful fruit for people with diabetes. Next up are the berries. And this include strawberry, blueberry, cranberry, blackberry, and raspberry. Well, not all of these berries fit well into the category of very sweet fruits. However, they can be very beneficial for people with diabetes, and that's why they've been included. Berries are low in calories, carbohydrates, and fats, but they are high in fiber and polyphenols. The glycemic index of these berries ranges between 28 and 40, making them low glycemic index fruits. And several studies have confirmed the ability of these types of berries to control blood sugar level, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation in people with diabetes. Then we have the citrus fruits such as orange and grapefruits. Citrus fruits have a moderate amount of carbohydrates, but they have a high vitamin C content and high fiber content. The glycemic index ranges between 27 and 47 for most small-sized citrus. And according to a review article, researchers found that consumption of orange and grapefruit improved insulin sensitivity. Number 10. Grape. No, grapefruit is not the same as grape. A grape comes in different colors of green, red, black, and pink. The glycemic index ranges between 49 and 59 depending on the variety. So grapes fall into the low and medium glycemic index range, which makes them a good fruit for people with diabetes. Aside the glycemic index, grape also contains compounds that benefit people with diabetes. And according to a review article, a compound in grape was found to improve the body's ability to use insulin. And there you have it. 10 amazing fruits that are diabetes friendly. In conclusion, people with diabetes can still enjoy some fruits. They just have to eat them in moderation and as part of a healthy diet. And the best choice is fresh fruit. So they should try to avoid fruit juice as much as possible. And although we listed 10 fruits here, there are other sweet fruits that can be enjoyed by people with diabetes, such as banana, pineapple, and watermelon. But these fruits have a medium to high glycemic index values, so it will be best to eat them in smaller portions. Better still, try and speak with your healthcare provider before deciding to eat more of sweet fruits. Thanks for watching till the end. Please drop us a like if you find this video useful. And you can also watch these videos to know more about how some of the fruits we mentioned earlier can affect people with diabetes. Also, kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we post a new video.